everybody. I don't know why. Some days my intro video works. Some days it does not. There's no rhyme or reason. I have no idea. Hi, happy Sunday. I hope you guys had a Sunday fun day today. So, hi Teresa, thanks for sprinkling. Hi Vanessa, thanks for sprinkling too. Today is the last day to get in for, no, tomorrow. Sorry, tomorrow is the last day to get in for the weekly. Hey Julie, hi Rhonda, thanks for the sprinkling. So when you guys sprinkle, just know that that is a S-H-A-R-E, and that just means that you are sharing these lovely crafts with your friends and family, and I appreciate that greatly. So when you do that, you get to go into my little sprinkle box. Sorry, every time I try to use, I'm just having technology issues in this whole house as a whole. But I add people, you can hear all these in here, in my little love box, my little love sprinkle box. And hey, Stephanie. So, Stephanie, I made a workshop at the end of this month. I hope you can make it. So today what we're gonna do is one of the seasonal welcome signs. So this is a D-size transfer, but it comes with 4 different ones for all seasons. Here's the fall. It says, welcome to our patch. Auto market, you pick pumpkins, 50 cents, right? Welcome Christmas, Santa Claus, please stop here. We have welcome winter, ski chalet, Nordic shop, mountain village. And then we have welcome to our web, ghosts and goblins, spooks galore. I love that one. I love that one. I think it's August the 29th, Stephanie. So we are gonna do this. And what I love about, hey Debbie, what I love about this transfer is that they are perfectly sized for our new 9x9 box frame. So let me put you guys down here and we will go ahead. That didn't work out either. There we go. And let's take a look at this box frame. So it's 9x9. It is a new larger size, and it is double-sided. If you ask me how much it is, I will not know. I can look that up if you guys really want to know the cost of it. So we have the 5x5. We have the 5x7. We have the 9x12. We have the 6x18. Look at this. So one side has this whitewash back, which I love, and one has this. I am going to save this side for the Halloween one. Tell me, Stephanie, what happened? Tell us all. Tell us. Because I'm going to paint this background for the Halloween one. But we're going to do the fall one today. I'm going to use this background here. And let me grab my handy dandy catalog. And if you are a Club Couture customer, you have one of these in your fingertips. But look at all of these sizes here. Hi, Christy. So we have, I don't have my glasses on, the 5x5, the 5x7, the 9x9, the 9x12. Oh, I got them right. And the 6x18. And then we have those teeny tiny 3x3s, which I do have those. I got them in Nashville and I have not used them yet. So again, it fell off the wall again, Stephanie, your glass one. So the 9x9 is $19.99. Which is not bad because you're talking 2 different surfaces. And this is serious. Look at this. This is not like some cheap little surface. This is amazing right there. And we're going to do something really fun tonight. Something that we haven't done in a while. We're going to do the welcome to our patch. But we're going to incorporate, you see how those leaves at the top look like they're outlined? We're going to have a little bit of fun with that, and we're going to use our artist brushes and our artist tool, and we are going to do the watercolor technique. Well, stop slamming the door, Stephanie. You did work hard on those. Just means it's time to update your decor. Maybe not with glass. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine cleaning up that much shattered glass because you had some pretty big frames that you came and chalked on, Stephanie. All right, so look at these. Put this to the side. I'm gonna get my transfer trimmers out and I'm gonna take off the welcome to our patch. And I love this because all you really need is 2 9x9 frames, and you can do all 4. You could do 1 on each side, and you just need 2 of those. You also can put these on a different type of surface. It doesn't have to be on our box frame. I just love how they are, watch this, perfect to go right inside. Isn't that cool? It's not me, just with the garage door slamming on its own, and then children and husband never fails. Ugh. I'm just gonna cut this one so it doesn't get bent. But yeah, we are gonna do on a different day. We'll use our chalk paste and paint the other side because I love this. I love spider webs, and I can actually picture putting more spiders on here. Wouldn't that be adorable? Wouldn't that be adorable? So let me put these off to the side. And here we have this. I'm gonna grab my fuzzing cloth. So with the artist tool set, you do get the big brush, which we're not going to need today, and then you get all of these 4 pieces in your artist tool set. This one actually needs to go in the sink. I guess I forgot to put that in the sink last night. And then I'm going to get a little bit of water and an itty bitty bowl here because I know I'm going to want to use, I think it's August 29th. I'm not in front of my calendar, but I think it's the 29th to update your home decor. So if you guys are local, I am having a workshop. It is where you can come and pick a surface out of my board buffet, and then I have hundreds of transfers here. All right, so that you can use. Every transfer that I use in these lives, I have here. So I'm gonna write on the back so I know which side is the back. You always wanna put the sticky part of your transfer to that glossy side, okay? So I love sharing my transfers with you guys and using them for these workshops. Now I'm fuzzing this transfer because it's brand new and it is super sticky, and you want to fuzz it so that it's not as sticky. You definitely don't want your transfer to stretch. But yes, the workshop, there's just a small workshop fee for using all of my transfers and tools and paste, and then you can pick a board from the board buffet and chalk. Now if you're a Club Couture member, there is no workshop fee. You get to use my stuff for being a club member. And yes, it is at my house, Stephanie, in the basement. In the basement, I'll have some goodies or something. All right, so in my chalk studio, I like to call it, I'm gonna put this right in here. Just like that. And then I'm gonna make sure I don't have an air bubble like I just created there. Remember, bubble is trouble. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, and the colors that I've picked for this, I picked some bark to do my outline, especially for the painting. I picked papaya, which is such a beautiful orange. I picked pomegranate and jade. These are 2 of our in vogue colors because I thought they'd be beautiful for the leaves and stuff. All right. Let me just get some of my paste trays out. So the first step that we're gonna do is we're gonna chalk the middle section, and then we're gonna do the outline, and then we're gonna do our watercolor painting, okay? Let me just figure out what I wanna do. So I'm gonna open up that jade color. I'm gonna open up that bark color. Aren't these great fall colors? And then look at that pomegranate color. And our papaya. I'm trying to figure out how much color I want on most of it. Isn't that a great fall palette? I think that is. I think that is. I'm definitely gonna do the pumpkin in the papaya and maybe the stem up here in the jade. This whole outline is going to be in the bark. I think we'll do these words down here in pomegranate. I can't decide if I want to do welcome to our patch and the bark as well. I think I am. You guys know how I like things less colorful. Less colorful. All right, so I have that itty bitty part here that is jade, so I'm just gonna grab one of my cut little squeegees. Oh, you guys like the colors? Yay. I know, usually I let you guys pick, but this, I already know where it's gonna go in my house, so I will pick these colors. I'm gonna go ahead and do the stem of the pumpkin really carefully. And you would probably do well using a multi-tool if you haven't cut any of your squeegees, but I encourage everyone to cut your squeegees so that you can get all of those spots. Now I'm gonna take the papaya. I love this papaya. And I'm gonna do the pumpkin just like this. Get as close, but not in that jade area. Just a dab will do you. Remember, you don't need a whole lot. And then I'll do that there. So that pumpkin is gonna have a little bit of color to it. And then I'm gonna go over all of the rest in my bark. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and just go and add some of this bark on here, okay? I'm gonna take my larger squeegee, this is a small squeegee, and just fill in all of these silk screens, just like this. And then we're gonna squeegee all of the excess off. Ooh, I just got a bunch of paste on my frame. Don't worry, that'll wipe right off. And then we're just gonna go all the way across. I had a big glob on there that I didn't even realize how much I had on there. Just like that. And then we're gonna keep scraping all of that excess right back into the jar. If you see lines in your design, that means you still have too much paste. Just wipe it all off. You should be able to see your silkscreen design underneath. If you can't, you have too much paste again. Okay, just like that. I'm gonna grab a paper towel and get some off of the bottom of my frame that I got it on. The board erasers are also very good if you get paste on your frames. Just going to wipe that off before it dries. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead. Pomegranate's gonna go in a minute, and we're not done yet. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to peel this. Pomegranate is a comin'. Oh, look how great that looks. Now I do have to wash this because we're gonna have to use it again, which is fine because this is gonna have to dry. So I'm gonna take this to my sink and just run a board eraser over it. Bear with me. Just running it underwater, cleaning all that chalk paste off with a board eraser. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this right into my fuzzing cloth, like this, and I'm gonna dry it on the microfiber side or the side without the tag, okay? And this is drying. I am gonna use my dry tool because we're gonna do some, hey Karen, we're gonna do some watercolor painting on those leaves, and then we're gonna chalk the brown over top again. You guys are gonna love this if you've never seen the watercolor before. Hey Lala. All right, did you see how easy that was? Like, did you even see how simple it was to make that design on there? All right, while this transfer is drying all the way, I'm gonna get my dry tool and we're gonna dry this board. You want this to be completely dry because we're gonna be watercoloring next. I know what you're thinking. What the heck is she talking about? How do you watercolor with a chalk paste? But I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. But this has to be completely dry first. All right, I know I have my artist tool, but I think because I'm gonna be doing so many colors, I might need to grab a few more brushes. Let's see. That is good. That is good. Just gonna grab a few that I see here in my, just because we have a lot of colors. But we probably could just rinse it out in the water and then keep going. I'm just gonna grab a few more. I need those boards for that wall. This will not break when it falls. All right, so I'm gonna move bark out of the way, and here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put 3 color trays out for the 3 colors we're gonna use, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of them, of the paste, and put it in my color tray. That is papaya. This is jade. And then here is the pomegranate that Stephanie's asking for. There we go. Okay, then you just want to take a fine mist sprayer or just whatever you have to spray water. And I'm going to spray a little in each one. And I will use my stir stick just to mix that up. So now we have a fun little watercolor. And jade. I love this new jade color. I'm kind of sad that this is in vogue, but if you're not sure what in vogue is, in vogue means that it is here for the current catalog and will not be here forever. They do bring back some that you think are in vogue, like wisteria. This beautiful purple here was an in vogue one spring, and now it is in our lineup. Isn't that pretty color? Raspberry sorbet also started as in vogue, so there's some colors that we realize we just can't do without. And then this is our pomegranate. Stephanie, so we have a new creamy dreamy chalk paste. So before, when we had to stir and worry about having the right texture, we do not have to do that anymore with the new chalk paste. Every time you open the jar, it is perfect. So that's something new since you've been to a workshop, is the new formula of chalk paste. So you're gonna love that. And I'm gonna go ahead, it's nice and dry, and take our Club Couture brush from our artist toolkit. I'm trying to think if I want to add another color because, well, let's see. All right, I'm trying to come up with a game plan, which I thought I had, but now I'm kind of second guessing myself. I was going to try to paint individual blocks, but I feel like that will take such a long time, so we won't do that. I'm just trying to decide. I'm gonna pull out some camel. I want one more color. Camel is back in the lineup as well. And look at this. I think that would go with this palette really nicely. So I'm gonna put some in there. So this is Creamy Dreamy, Stephanie. Do you see this? I just opened this jar. But look at that. Look at that. Oh, did you say yellow for fall? Golden Hour, which was our old and Vogue, would probably look really nice with this, but I don't want anything that bright for this, where it's gonna go. So I'm gonna use this camel because I love it. And there we have our 4 colors. Okay. So I'm just going to color in these leaves. And the awesome thing is, it doesn't matter if I go over the lines. Okay, watch. So let's grab this papaya, just like this. And I'm just gonna take it. I do need to stay in the lines. I don't wanna go too crazy, but look how beautiful this paints right on top. I probably mixed too much, but this artist tool is amazing. No, I love your suggestions. 2 on the ends, the same color, and the other 2 for the ones in the middle. 2 on the end. So Christy, I already started. Should I do papaya on the one over here? And then do a jade and pomegranate? Is that what you're saying? Look how beautiful this brush works. This is that what you meant, Christy? Let me know. Stephanie always has good suggestions and her projects turn out amazing. And I cannot wait for her to use the Creamy Dreamy formula because we had some nights of hours and hours of pasting and trying to get the paste right. Isn't that right, Stephanie? We had some moments. I'm just gonna turn it. I like all 4 colors, okay. So I'm just painting. And again, you just need a little bit. Like I mixed way too much, but I think I'm gonna keep that for more projects. But this will give you a good idea to know that you just need a little bit. A little bit will go a long way, especially if you are using it to paint. Like this. And then like that. So our first leaf is done. So should we do the 2 orange or do one of them in camel? That's the question. I'm gonna keep going this way and then you guys can let me know if we should do both of the outside in that orange. That'll kind of bring out the papaya from the pumpkin if we have both there. I do like that. And then let's do this pomegranate. And then, ooh, this is pretty. These are like the changing fall leaves. Should have worn my glasses because I can't really see where that is ending. I'm gonna just turn it. Stephanie likes all 4 of the colors, like a little fall festiveness. I went out of the line there a little bit with my vision. It's not gonna look bad, but oh, you know what I can do? I'm just gonna take this little rubber stopper and use it as an eraser in that artist tool set. There we go. And if you're painting a spot like this, and you're supposed to wear glasses like I am, it would probably be best to put them on. I don't have any down here. And then we'll just go like this. Teresa also said all 4 colors. Teresa's probably dying to get her artist tool set. I just sent you an email about it, Teresa. There we go. This is so pretty. I'm just moving this all over the place. It is gonna look good. This is gonna look fantastic. And wait till we put that top layer on and it brings in all that detail. It's like, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. You could even go crazy and hot mess these areas if you wanted to. All right, so next I'm gonna go to that camel since you guys wanted the 4 colors. Grab that camel. Oh, I love that. This is a great fall leaf right here. You could even ombre them a little bit and put like a darker color on the outside and then go on in. That would be pretty as well. You can really do whatever you like. This is your project. I cannot wait to do the Halloween and the other ones. Hi, Libby. I know I'm making you dizzy, but I have to do it for my vision. There we go. Oh, this camel is painting so nicely. We'll go over here. I will say I love all the products that Club Couture puts out. Too late. Oh, do green first. Sorry, I was too busy painting. Too busy painting to see. What was I saying? And I was super excited about our new punch that's coming out, but it hasn't released yet. It's still on a boat. But that being said, move over punch. This is super cool to have now. Ezra is good. He actually just walked in the door from a friend's house. I heard him come in. We went for a long family bike ride today. We went to a trail and we went over 8 miles today. That's pretty good for him. All right. So there is our camel. And then the last one is going to be in our jade. And let's, oh, that's so pretty. You know, a shimmer spruce would be really pretty on here too, but I didn't want any shimmer on this. I know, take my temperature. But I just wanted these to be colorful, beautiful. This jade is my color. And the paste is buildable. So if you want a different color that's darker, you can do more. If you want it lighter, you can do less. Almost done here. And I didn't water it down too much, so I could just add what's in these color trays right back. Sorry, am I making you dizzy? right into the jars would be fine. Look at this beautiful color. I'm just gonna make it even. There we go. So that's what we have so far. There is another project I really wanted to do watercolor on. It is the, and look, my brush is already clean, completely clean. It is the Watts of Love transfer, and it has a frame that is floral, and I really cannot wait to do this technique with that. I should have brought downstairs the sign that I have in my guest room where my mom stays when I work, because that's a watercolor. We did it together on a live, but it's been a long time. All right, I'm just closing up all of these jars and letting that dry, and then we're going to do the final layer. It's the final layer. Ba-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na. Okay, trust me, I can't sing. I know. No need to complain or report me to Facebook for being offensive. Okay. I'm gonna move these to the side because I'm gonna put, I just closed all the jars, and after I said I was gonna put them in there. Okay. Libby, did you see the beginning? Not only does it come with this transfer, it comes with 4. So it has Welcome to Our Web, it has Welcome Christmas, it has Welcome Winter. So you get all 4 in this transfer. And the good news is it fits perfectly in the 9x9, and it's double-sided. So you really only need 2 of these boards, and you can do all 4. All right, let's get that transfer back. Let's make sure this is 100% dry. It dries so fast with this dry tool. And look, it's not super hot. Like, I wouldn't be able to do this with my heat gun. But it's so good at drying that. One thing you really want to make sure is that not only is the paste dry, but your board comes back to room temperature. You don't want it to be hot. All right. I'm just going to take this transfer and fuzz it again. I definitely don't want it to lift off that paste. So something with our new formula of paste, it will stain your transfers more. With our old formula, I definitely would be able to wipe most of it off with a board eraser. But you can see even on here, the papaya stained my pumpkin. It's perfectly fine. It's gonna work fine. It's gonna work fine the next time, and the next 12 to 20 times I use it, it's gonna be fine. All right, so I'm making sure it's not too sticky, because we don't, see how it's still super sticky? It's because it's brand new. And we don't want it to lift up any of our gorgeous paint. If you are concerned about it lifting your paint, you could put a layer of wax down, but I don't think it's going to be a problem as long as I fuzz this pretty good. Just a few more times. See how it's coming up much easier. Much easier. If you find that your transfers are a little less sticky than when you first started using it, you can use some disinfectant wipes to reactivate that stickiness. All right, so this is back to room temp. It's making me a little parched, hold on. Okay, now we're gonna take our transfer and we're just gonna line it back up using like this. How does that look? A little off. A little off. We just want to play around. I have the top part, but then I have a little bit on the bottom that is not straight. Top is good. Top is good. I thought I super fuzzed it, but you can still see how sticky my transfer is. Let's see. We're not going to re-chalk the whole thing. We are not. We are just going to line. Come on, Michele. Line it up. I really should have my glasses. I know you guys are tired of hearing about it, and one of these times I'm gonna have it on. There we go. I have the top. There we go. That looks good. All right, so now the only section I'm really gonna do is this whole outline because it's kind of connected to the leaves and the leaves. Everything else I'm gonna leave alone. I'm gonna grab my bark again and one of my mini squeegees. And look, I'm gonna grab some like this. I'm just gonna go over. Remember, that wetness is gonna make it feel like we're trying to wash it off. So I'm not gonna press too hard. Lightly over that. And then just come down like that. Just do that outer edge and then scrape any excess. Ooh, I just got a lot of paste on there. It's okay, that cleans up super easy. And then we'll do the bottom. I'm getting paste all over the place. I don't even know why I'm rushing because I know it's not going to dry fast. I don't even know. I guess I'm so excited to show you. Okay, ready? Are you ready? Now, let's go ahead and use our detail tool to grab that corner. And then, oh wow, look at this. We're going to peel it off. And we got all of that detail back. All of that detail back. I'm just gonna clean the paste off the sides and I'll show you up close. But for somehow, I got paste on the side. Paste on the side that I just need to wipe up. I don't even know how I managed that. There we go. Super pretty, isn't it? There we go. All right, now look at this. Now do you see all of that detail in those leaves? Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I'll show you guys head on, but let me dry it before I mess it up. Teresa knows I like to put my finger in things. Wasn't that fun? It was fun for me. And this technique you can do with any transfer that has that outline to it. And now that when you look at the transfers, you're gonna notice, hey, I could watercolor that. It's gonna be, like if I'm looking behind me, look at this. Can you guys see? Especially especially this one. This is a huge one that you can watercolor. Can you imagine this? So you would chalk the wings, and all of those places that are teal, you could then watercolor all of those spots and then put the wings back on top. So as it's going to give you a new way to look at our transfers. For example, look at this huge Christmas one. And at first you may think, oh, it's just chalk, but look at all of this. It's going to do the outline of the berries and the holly, and you can watercolor all of that. That will match your house amazingly. What's too small? Let me show you guys. Look how gorgeous this is. Isn't this stinking cute? And I'll show you one of the reasons why I picked these colors is because I love these. And doesn't that match with the colors? I have the jade in there, the pomegranate, the orange, the camel. Look at this. Isn't this adorable? That would look so good, wouldn't it? And you could even take, if you wanted to, this ribbon matches all of the colors too. Look at this. Look at this ribbon. Doesn't this look like it was made for this project? But you could even decorate like this, just so that the sides, you could glue it on. This one's a little thick, but just look at this. If you were looking at it this way, wouldn't that be cute on the rim? And it matches all the colors in there. Really, the possibilities are endless. You could even take it one step further and take the big brush of the artist set, and I could have used the jade and painted either the background in jade. I could have done just the frame in jade. So really, there's so much you can do with this. I didn't realize how much paste I got over here. I'm just gonna wipe it some more. I may need to get a board eraser out and wipe that. I don't think you can tell. Now you can tell because I pointed it out to you. Thanks, Julie. Isn't it cute? Such a cute technique to do. I am gonna get a piece of board eraser because now it's bothering me. Hold on. One tip is I did not wax this board before we did this because I don't know if the watercolor, I like to take my board erasers and tearing it in little pieces. Perfect for this. Oh yeah, that came right off. But I don't know if it will be able to stay on if you wax it first. I feel like, perfect. I feel like if you waxed it first, the watercolor would lift right off. Okay, isn't this super cute? I love it. Look how great that detail is with the leaves. Look at that. Oh, Stephanie, we have hundreds of new transfers that I know you haven't seen yet, so let me put the chalk site up so you can browse. Not only that, but September the 15th, we're gonna have a whole new celebrations catalog release. It's gonna be all holiday, a whole new little mini catalog. So thank you guys for joining me. This is so stinking cute, and I cannot wait to display this. How cute is that? So we'll do the Halloween on the back another time. That way I don't have to put it away. I can just flip from fall to Halloween. And that's why it's also good for another board. You can even take the winter and the Christmas and do it on one side and the other, and then you have Christmas and winter that you can flip, or it's perfect for an area where you can see both sides. Thanks, Stephanie. Thanks, Rhonda. All right, guys. So on the page, you can just go to the events and you can see the next workshop, and go ahead and RSVP. I'd love to see you guys. All right. And remember, all the transfers that I have will be available and for use. I have hundreds of them. So you'll be able to find the perfect project that you would like. Okay? Well, if you're starting your work week tomorrow, Have a great week. We will be chalking tomorrow night, so join me here again, okay? Good night.